Hello friends and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm happy to have you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications when I'm live and when I post videos. And if you're returning, thanks so much for coming back. I'm happy to see you again. So today I wanted to talk really quick about Stitch in Heaven. You guys know if you've been here before, but if you're new, you might not know this, but I love Stitch in Heaven and I like their retreats and all their products and everything that they do. So I've been on several Stitch in Heaven cruises now, which is quilting at sea, which is a lot of fun because two things that I love in this world is the ocean and sewing. So it combines both of those, which is great. I've been on 3 of their quilting cruises and I've just signed up for another one. So I'm really excited. I'm doing their cruise October 12th through the 18th. And one of my friends is actually one of the teachers on the cruise, Tiffany Hayes. And there's also an additional teacher, and I'll talk more about that here in a minute. But I'm really excited to be going on this cruise for another reason as well, is that it is my good friend Russ of Quilt Meets World. You guys have seen him here on my channel and hopefully on his channel on YouTube. He is going on this cruise with me, so I'm super excited about that. That's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a blast together. I'm really looking forward to going. It's always so much better to go with friends, and I'm really excited to be going with Russ. And like I said, I know one of the instructors, and so I think we're just going to have a great time. So I wanted to tell you guys about this cruise because it is almost time for it to where you can't sign up anymore. So the signups are going to be closing. So if you are interested in cruising with us, me and Russ, I wanted to share with you so you could get on board now and sign up, because there's also a big bonus with this cruise. So I'm going to tell you about that too. So stay tuned. So as I said before, I'm super excited to go on this cruise for multiple reasons. It's always fun to go with friends. And of course, Russ of Quilt Meets World is one of my best friends. And it also happens to be his birthday week. So we're going to have a great time celebrating his birthday on a ship. So it is the Quilt Stitching at Sea cruise from Stitch in Heaven. And it is October 12th through the 18th of 2005. It's on Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas, which is one of their newest and bigger ships. I haven't been on the Oasis yet, so I'm really excited to get to see a new ship. I've been on the Symphony and Harmony, and they were both wonderful. And the Oasis is about the same size as the Symphony and Harmony, in the same class. So, and I hear that it's laid out very similar. There's a few differences on every ship, but it's nice when you go on a ship that's laid out very similar to a previous one, because it's easier to find your way around. So how it works is whatever days they allocate for the sewing, which is usually when you're at sea, you sew while you're at sea, like I should say at sea, we're always at sea, of course, on a ship, but on the days where you're sailing and not at a port. Those are usually the days designated for sewing, although you can sew 24/7 after they open up the sewing room. The first night is introductions, and then after that is, the next day or the 2 days after that, depending on the first day at sea, is when they start the classes. So it's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to not only spend time with Russ, but obviously go back to the ocean again, because I love the ocean. You guys know that. So this cruise leaves from Fort Lauderdale, and it goes to Nassau, the Bahamas. It goes to Jamaica and Haiti. Now we'll see about Haiti. I'm not sure. Right now, as of right now, Royal hasn't been going to Haiti. But what happens is, it seems to be that during the summertime, Haiti gets a little bit off limits, but then it seems like in the fall things settle down and they open it back up. But what I wanted to tell you guys about this trip is I've been to all these locations before. They're wonderful. There's good and bad about every single location. But if they end up going to Haiti, I wanted to let you guys know that it is 100% safe in the area that Royal takes you to, because they lease a piece of land that's really far away from the main area where Haiti's had unrest. Now I know some people hesitated on the cruises with Haiti because of that. So if they feel it's safe to take you there, it's because it's 100% safe. They don't put you at risk at all. And the whole area that Royal has is completely cordoned off from everything else, and it's only Royal guests there. And I have to tell you that Haiti was actually one of my favorite locations on this itinerary, because the beaches there are absolutely stunning. The water is crystal clear, and there's 2 sides you can pick from. You can pick from the cove side, which is very calm and peaceful, or you can pick the ocean side. and that's where there's more waves and things. But some people that like to bodyboard or surf might like that side. There's all kind of stuff to do there, but every location there's things to do, and this is going to be a great trip. It's a 6-night cruise. I've been on 7-night cruises. I haven't been on a 6-night cruise, so it'd be interesting to see the difference of losing a day, although I don't really think it's going to make that much difference. We're just losing one spot. This itinerary that I did before had all these 3 same stops, plus it had Perfect Day at Coco Cay, which is Royal's private island. This ship does not include that because of the loss of the extra day, but that's okay. I've been there twice now, and it's gorgeous. I love Perfect Day at Coco Cay, but there are things in Nassau that I didn't get to see last time, so I'm really excited to get to see them this time. So bonus. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this today because I do believe signups end by July 1st. So if you would like to take this cruise with Russ and I, you'll have to sign up really, really soon. But we would love for you to come with us. More friends, more fun, right? But I can tell you from being on now 3 of their quilting cruises, they do a fabulous job. They bring all the machines because you can't bring a machine on board. So they provide a machine if you purchase the kits to sew the quilt along with the instructors. And I'll actually pop those up here so you can see what the quilts are going to look like. You guys know I love blue, so the blue one is calling my name. But they pre-cut everything if you order one of their kits. So all you have to do is get on board, sit down, and sew. And they have the instructor for both of those quilts. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. And I'm really excited to go on this ship with my friends. So I hope you will join us. I am not paid by Stitching Heaven or anything like that to say this to you guys. I've had people ask me that before. I just really love their retreats, and I love going on the quilting cruises. I'm an ocean girl, and so I walk on the ship and like a huge smile is always on my face because it's just so much fun for me. And like I said, more friends with us, the more fun it will be. So if you guys can join us, we'd love to have you. So I will put the link down below if you guys are interested in signing up. Like I said, you have to act pretty fast. Russ and I had been kind of throwing this idea around for a while, and we just kind of decided in the last week. So that's why this video is kind of late. I know it's getting really close to July 1st, but if you can make it and you want to sign up, check it out today and come with us because we'd love to see you. Again, it leaves out of Fort Lauderdale, so if you don't live in Florida, you'll have to fly into Fort Lauderdale. But I feel like Fort Lauderdale, there's less choices in airlines. I'm going to be honest with you guys. But I feel like Fort Lauderdale is a little bit easier to get in and out of than Miami. Miami can be a little bit crazy at the port. So I'm kind of excited about that. I've never taken a cruise out of Fort Lauderdale. I've taken cruises out of Miami, but I did fly out of Fort Lauderdale last time, and I felt like it was an easier airport. Miami's huge if you've ever been there, and it can be really confusing. You have to walk a long, long, long way to get your bags and then find your Uber. Fort Lauderdale is very, very easy. They have several terminals, but they're smaller. So I feel like it's a little bit easier to navigate, and I feel like the prices are a little bit less there, including the hotels around there, because like I need to fly in the day before, so I'm gonna have to stay in a hotel. So just those things I think are gonna make this experience a little bit different, and I'm really excited to see the port because I've never seen the cruise port in Fort Lauderdale. So it's all gonna be great. Let me think if there's anything else I need to tell you. Sorry, I'm looking down because I'm looking at my little phone here to see if there's anything else I need to say. The cruise price does not include the quilt kits. That is separate, but like I said, the kits, when you purchase them, if you decide to, you don't have to, but if you decide to, they do come pre-cut, and oh, that's so nice to just get there and not have to cut anything and take everything out and just sit and sew. It does make for the project to go a lot faster. So that's great. And if you wouldn't mind, because I have done things with Stitching Heaven in the past, they always like to hear that my word is getting out there. So if you do decide to sign up, there is a section that says, how did you hear about this cruise? If you could put Stephanie Stitches, that would be amazing. I would really appreciate that. Just because they get back to me and they go, oh, thank you, you know, and sometimes that encourage that is them to, you know, do other things with me, film things or whatever. So I would really appreciate that if you wouldn't mind. I don't get any kickback or anything like that. So it's not like, you know, I'm getting any money for that. But I just, like I said, I love them. So I'm really excited about this cruise, and I wanted to tell you guys in case you have time or the money to be able to join us, because we'd love to have you. And oh, I just think going with Russ is going to be great. we're going to have a blast because he is so much fun. If you guys have never met him in person, you're going to love him. So that's that. And then I wanted to also let you guys know that my next video that comes out is actually another Stitching Heaven video. I did purchase a block of the month from Stitching Heaven called Make It Merry. It is a Christmas block of the month, and it's a 6-month block of the month, which I really like because it's going to finish in November. So we will have it done just in time for Christmas. So stay tuned for that. That video is going to be coming out soon. That package just came to my mail today, so I can't wait to get it open and share it with you guys and sew the block. So I will see you soon with a new video, and until then, keep stitching. Wait, before you go, I forgot to tell you guys the other thing about this trip, which I said I would mention earlier and I forgot completely because I got so excited to share this with you, is that for this cruise, just this one, not the other Stitching Heaven cruises, but this one, if you sign up today by the deadline, which is July 1st, so by the end of June, you also get a $500 gift card for Stitching Heaven. So a $500 shopping spree. So it's just for this cruise, none of their other cruises. And so I wanted to share that with you guys because I thought that was really exciting, and I apologize for forgetting earlier. So I hope you caught this and didn't leave the video yet, but yay, $500 shopping. Who doesn't want that? You can use it online. You can use it in person if you happen to be in Quitman, Texas. But yay, very exciting. So I wanted to share that before I went. So now I'm going for real. Bye.